Hey everybody inside the red, let's play a game for now, shall we? I'm here with the Sunrider Academy, because now that I finished playing Sunrider Mask of Arcadius, I need something to temporarily replace it in the meantime between, now and the release of Sunrider Liberation Day. And I figured I don't want to get into a completely different franchise or universe or whatever, although this is technically alt universe, but whatever. It still counts. It only counts as one. But yeah, so I am going to admit very quickly that I have never played this sort of game before. Yeah, ever. So this will be my very first time with this sort of thing, stat sim or whatever. So without really any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and see what the fuck happens. Alright. Captain Cato's shields gripped his armrest as the ancient Ryavian lord spoke. It is over for your pathetic people. Your kind shall be reformed to service us. I don't think so. What can your pathetic vessel do against the full might of the Holy Empire? Now meet your fate. 4 more cruisers dropped from warp, joining the already sizable enemy fleet. Laser beams tore through the hull as the cruisers opened fire. Shields may have appeared confident earlier, but he knew he was running out of options. The commander nearly lost her balance in the carnage. She gripped the handrail while shouting the core was about to go critical. He was getting tired of always hearing that. Couldn't she ever say something else? Really, I always found issue with the whole, that one section of the ship that kept getting completely obliterated. What could it do? Fire the Vanguard again? We didn't have enough command. Fourth wall jokes. Fucking win. But he didn't have enough command points for that. The Seraphim's awakening had worn off, and it would missile massacre the following turn. You know what? I'm giving them so many points. I'm just fucking cashing checks of this shit right now. I know that's the intention. I love it all the same. Both quantum torpedoes had been shot down by flak, and the Paladin was already out. Farewell, Captain. Baden, you've been defeated. Oh, I've seen this fucking screen a lot. But ellipses could save the day. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Show me more love. Oh. I threw up my hands in exasperation. What the fuck? Yes. What a stupid game. Okay. No, you're playing that game again? This level's gotta be bugged. There's seriously no way they could have intended to have 4 cruisers show up on the 8th turn. Maybe I should go to the developer's website and make a post about it. I'll just write one more check here, send it in. No! You've spent all winter vacation doing nothing but playing games. But at this rate, you might end up like one of those unemployed people. The new term's gonna start tomorrow, and you haven't even got your uniform out yet. What am I gonna do with you, Cato? I crossed my arms. I wasn't about to get henpecked by my own sister. Work hard, play hard, that's what I always say. I prefer destroy and enjoy, but whatever. Oh, is that so? Then are you finally gonna get a girlfriend this year? I think you just got nuked, motherfucker. Girlfriend? Question mark, question mark, question mark for emphasis. You always play those dating games in the Hollow, don't you? Of course. Something like getting a girlfriend is easy. Somehow I'm feeling there's a lot of confidence just radiating off of you from the fallout. Really now? And then good luck, kiddo. She's got your fucking number, bitch. And remember, if you flag out like you did last year, your little sister's gonna be highly disappointed in you. That was only my 2nd year. Everyone knows the real relationships don't start until the 3rd year. I'm stumbling over words here. Really? 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 Oh, whatever. Just try your best, okay? And remember, disappointed sister. Marie left the room grinning from ear to ear. As soon as she left, I began to regret my words. And there we go. Girlfriend, huh? I opened my closet and got my uniform out. Tomorrow I would return to being a student at Sunrider Academy. Roll credits. Located at the heart of Sarah City, Sunrider Academy is an experimental educational facility. There's an A and an L actually, which gathers the brightest young minds from across the planet. Just being accepted was considered a great achievement. Honestly, I was surprised I got accepted. Even if I was mostly average, I guess I have one thing. Oh fuck. Right, fitness until athletic, intellectual, charismatic, good karma, well-rounded, wealthy heir. Well, let's see. Total loser. Buddha loves you. A circle. Monies. You know what? One of those charismatic. Look at. I don't know. I'll hang up my uniform and put my school supplies into my bag. And I should do it. I should do something. This story takes place on Sarah, an advanced world in the galaxy's neutral. I do like that it apparently takes sort of place in the Sunrider universe. That's kind of cool. Sarah has a different orbit and revolution speed compared to our Earth, and thus has a unique calendar system. Oh, cool. A day on Sarah lasts only 10... Alright, sure. Fine. To go into detail, every hour contains 100 minutes, and each minute contains 100 seconds. However, you need not remember this to place on our academy. Thank you, because math is, not my forte. Even if it's simple. Kiddo can perform one activity each hour. Further, he must sleep 4 hours a day. Jesus, he about like me. He actually gets about an hour extra. The duration of a week, month, and year differ as well. Each week on Sarah contains 10 days. The 5th, 9th, and 10th days are break days, and all their days are work days. A month contains 5 weeks. There are 10 months in a year. This may seem confusing at first. However, remember that there are 10 hours in a day, 10 days in a week, 5 days in a month, and 10 months in a year. If you just remember that, then you should be good to go. Your holo contains essential information, including the calendar. You can open your calendar to see special occasions and holidays. Managing your time effectively is the key to success. You have exactly until the graduation ceremony on the 10th month to make the most out of your year. Have fun, and do your best to impress your sister. That's an odd goal, but alright. The end of the year was still far away. Plenty of time to figure out things, I suppose. Figure things out, even. I took a shower and got to bed. Despite my vacation ending, I felt optimistic about the coming year. Okay. Who knew what adventures awaited this year? Schoolwork, lots and lots of fucking schoolwork, and it's everything like my old high school, lots and lots of fucking stairs. My school life was about to begin. Well, you're about to be reincarnated into your next school life, apparently. Was my computer doing this again? It is. As much as I would love to watch that, for some reason my computer has recently decided that all Sunrider intro videos are just not going to play. Fucking ever. I don't know what the fuck it is. My old goddamn Mac, that piece of trash toaster, could play that shit. But my fucking gaming PC here, doesn't give a shit. I am so confused. I woke up the next day to the sunshine. The first day of school, huh? Well, might as well try my best. I like the optimism. Oh boy. I have some dairy incoming. After breakfast, I left the apartment and found Ava waiting outside. Yo! Thank you. That's about my reaction. Ava looked reluctantly at me, as if I was not worthy of her gaze. Because you fucking aren't. It took you long enough. Come on, let's go before we're late. It's still an hour until class. Did you forget? I have to get to school early to deliver the opening ceremony speech. Of course I didn't forget, I'm just not a busybody like you. This is my childhood friend, Ava Crescentia. My favorite thing about her is her smile, which is currently upside down. Too bad that in all my years of being her friendly neighbor, I have never seen it. Thank you. What's there to say about her? She's a high-performing individual with some empathy issues. She's way too critical about everything, and the only enjoyment she gets out of life seems to be mentally outmaneuvering lesser minds, namely myself. Idiot. See what I mean? Despite that, I, Kato Shields, have been her loyal friend since we were young enough to bathe together in the same tub. Alright. Not to confirm or deny that any such cliche event ever occurred in our lives. I would not want to suggest any kind of special relationship exists between us because it clearly did not. You're oddly emphatic about that, and at the same time it seems sort of defensive. I don't know why I'm getting that kind of sensation here. We've walked through the city on the way to class. Hey, Kato. Yeah? How does the duty of the student council, this is the student body, sound for the opener? For an opener, even. What's up with that overly predictable statement? Thank you. I'm sure it's fine. The old geezers in charge of our school don't want anything original in the speech anyways. Every year it's always the same thing. I wouldn't worry about it. You're being lazy, and the new term hasn't even started yet. Look, Kato. Every year the student council does nothing but fill out the same paperwork, approve the same events, and make the same speeches. This is our chance to bring the change. We're members of the Sunrider Academy Student Council. We have to leave our marks in our school's history. Yeah, there she goes again. Whereas my life goal was merely to be a humble student, others are compelled to question the human condition. They think of thoughts like, I must rise above the common rebel. What will they remember of me when I'm gone? What of my legacy? Often these thoughts lead to individuals to join the student council and become campus leaders. I just slept in school. And then the next thing you know, they get enamored with such notions, so they decide to pursue careers in management or politics. And before you know it, people call them stuff like president, chairman, and captain, as if their names disappear and get replaced with titles. Well, let me just say that I have absolutely no desire for any of that. Fate has a cruel way of completely flipping that coin. I've joined the student council not out of any sense of civic duty or for any desire for prestige, but simply to lobby against our old-style uniforms. What? Seriously, what vestige of the old imperial system forces to wear these ridiculous clothes? Always too hot during the summer and too cold during the winter. There's a school inside of town got upgraded to thermoweave uniforms 5 years ago. Some schools even permit holowear now. Holographic clothing. Yeah, okay. Not enough science fiction studies actually cover that, to be honest, even as an anecdote. Clearly there must be some kind of port preventing us from upgrading our uniforms. Perhaps one of the school officials is close friends with the management of a wool farm. Wouldn't doubt it. I walk to school, conjuring in my mind multiple disgusting conspiracies are keeping us from the holo uniforms. Although you just know, a uniform that exists on the way I would, of course, interpret holowear is that it has some sort of a device that projects it around you at all times, meaning it could potentially be hacked if it has any. Well, yeah, fuck, I'm not gonna go into this. Welcome to how my mind works. Before I knew it, we had arrived. Alright, well, just make sure you stand up straight behind me while I'm delivering this speech. Please look important, while I'm looking even more important. I don't want you disgracing me with your presence. No problem, I can manage that much. Jesus. Ava intensifies. Ava eyed me. What? She inspected my uniform, obviously displeased. Is he in JROTC? Should have ironed your uniform. Yeah, I know. This is why we need holowear. Who irons clothes? Deb pointer, not me. Ava begrudgingly grabbed onto my tie and straightened it. She dusted off my uniform and tried to smooth out the wrinkles. I can't believe you can call yourself the vice president looking like this. Excuse me, Prez, but this appearance is merely my strategy to appeal to the common student. I like your excuse. It's a poor one, but I appreciate it. Idiot. She doesn't. Well, this is the best I can do. Just stay out of the light, okay? Alright. I stood behind Ava as she delivered the opening address, doing my absolute best not to yawn. Being in front of the entire student body, I was suddenly filled with a sinking dread that I left my fly unzipped. No, Ava would have zipped the damn thing up herself during the inspection if I'd forgotten such a pivotal detail. Hope we can all work together to create a better... Drowning that out. But what if she forgot to check? She's a girl after all. The experience of leaving the fly unzipped would be a total alien for her. Maybe I should check just in case. No, fuck. Don't. Man, fucking don't draw attention to it, even if it's not a problem. Even if it is, no one's probably noticed. No. Ava decided to make a fool out of myself in front of the entire student body. Thank you, Conscience, for coming in and slapping her ass. I'll just say it's me. I'm your brain in this, Kato. The student council will always be there to listen. I nervously scratched my forehead. What a long-winded speech. With that, on behalf of the entire faculty and staff, I welcome you to Sunrider Academy. The audience politely applauded. It's over at last. I withdrew with Ava, thoroughly relieved to be off the stage. As soon as the opening ceremony was over, it was time for our morning classes. Since Ava was a fourth year now, bleh, she went upstairs while I was on the third floor with the rest of the third years. An old-looking teacher introduced himself as Mr. Gray and began our class. Really, more characters. Class time! Plus 2 stress. It's lunchtime. Where should I eat? You're gonna make me... Oh, okay, fine. Give it... Oh. I have to highlight it. Oh, okay, there it is. That's a classroom. Eat lunch! Lunchtime. Very bored looking kid. Here we go. Now that classes were over, it was time for the student council's first meeting. Look here, kiddo, this just won't do. The fuck now? What? Ava opened a file called Club Reports on her hollow and flipped through the page after page of forms. Some of these clubs have not submitted dues or membership reports for years. I knew the previous president was lazy, but I never imagined it could be this bad. I could feel my eyes glazing over as I looked through the paperwork. I threw my hands up. Is it really a big deal? As long as people are having fun, aren't the clubs fulfilling their purpose? Ava stared at me incredulously. Ellipses. We have to get the clubs into order before anything else. I'm appointing you as a club manager, Kato. Go to the problem clubs and get their issues resolved, okay? Oh fuck, I hate when people do this shit. There are problems here. There aren't any real problems here. I'm gonna find problems and I'm gonna fucking hunt them down. Club manager? I gotta stop with the title already? Oh, you can't just... Eva crossed her arms. This is the business look. Business. Or you could just help me fill out these equipment use forms. Fuck out the door! A terrifying stack of paperwork sat beside Ava. Okay, I'll go figure out what's wrong. Good. What the hell's the runtime? That's a decent first episode. Okay, thank you for watching, if you indeed watch, and I will see you next time.